let's do some practice Lewis structures. Starting with some CH4. Step 1. Determine total number of valence electrons. Carbon, it's got 4 valence electrons in its neutral atom. Hydrogen, it's got 1. Total number of valence electrons in the molecule, well, I've got 1 atom of carbon contributing 4 electrons, 4 atoms of hydrogen, each contributing 1 for a total of 4 coming from those hydrogens. Total number of valence electrons, add them together, 8 total valence electrons to work with. Step 2. Just divide the total number of valence electrons by 2 to get the total number of valence electron pairs available. In this case, 4 pairs available. Step 3. Let's build a skeletal structure by choosing a central atom and surrounding it by all the other ones. Again, keep in mind that hydrogen will never be your central atom, so I shouldn't have to look at my periodic table. But in general, we're looking for the least electronegative element to be central in our Lewis structure. So I'm going to throw carbon in the middle, surround it by all my other atoms. Step 3, done. Step 4, place a pair of electrons between that central atom and each of the terminal atoms. Boom. Showing the bonding and sharing of those electrons. Again, notice I'm color coding here so that we can visualize that one of the electrons in that bond is coming from the central carbon atom and one of them is coming from the terminal hydrogen atom. We're going to subtract the number of pairs used to do that. In this case, it took me 4 pairs to connect all of my terminal hydrogen atoms to my central carbon. I don't have any pairs left. Step 5. Here's where we basically check our structure. If we have any pairs left, we add them to the terminal atom first. We don't. If we still have any pairs left, then we put them on the central atom. Again, we don't. And then always check to make sure that the atoms that follow the octet rule do. I like to make these nifty Venn diagram looking things. Helps me realize what electrons are being shared. Also helps me double check to make sure that everything that needs an octet has got one. My Lewis structure is looking good. Keep in mind that you can also show all of those shared pairs of electrons by drawing a dash. Keep in mind, each dash represents 2 electrons or 1 pair.